Hi Sagittarius, this is your weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly's reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll then do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Lovers, clarified by the Two of Wands. We have the Knight of Cups, we have Temperance, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. In the potential outcome, we have the Queen of Wands with the Three of Pentacles and the King of Swords, and we also have the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, perhaps another Sagittarius. This feels big. And you know it, Sagittarius, or you will know it. Once they make their move towards you, you'll know this is big. Temperance in the middle. You're actually in this reading twice. Temperance is your major arcana card, Sagittarius, one of them, right? And the Queen of Wands, the first card in the potential outcome. I believe that's also you. As I was clarifying Temperance, your major arcana card, I specifically asked how will Sagittarius feel about what's going on, about this opportunity, about this person, what they mean to Sagittarius, and the Ace of Pentacles showed up. The Ace of Pentacles is a golden opportunity. That's how you will see this connection with this person, as a golden opportunity. That's what the Ace of Pentacles is. As a matter of fact, for some of you, it could be like a life-changing event, right? Because you see how in the Ace of Pentacles, in the right bottom corner of it, there's a pathway, right? This is a pathway to new life. Yeah, I don't know if you're doing not so good, not necessarily, but perhaps this person coming into your life, they'll just provide everything. It's like perhaps they are set for life. Perhaps you'll just know that this person will always be there for you. You know that this person will always deliver. And you see yourself together with this person years and years from now. Right? Yeah, the King of Swords right next to the deck is the person you're dealing with. So it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. The Lovers, the first card that came out, is a Gemini card, by the way. So if this person is a Gemini, it makes total sense. Right? But they could be any air sign or somebody with a lot of air in their chart. If they're not an air sign, then the King of Swords is nobody to mess with. The King of Swords is they could be like a professional, they could be a specialist in a particular field, like a surgeon or somebody who wears uniform. It's just really good at what they do, right? And very analytical as well, very smart. But for most of you, it's an air sign or somebody with air in their chart. And what I noticed in this spread right here in this reading is that we have every single element on the table. We got swords, wands, cups, and pentacles. Mostly pentacles, right? The Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. So it's like you've got all the ingredients you need for a successful long-term connection with this person. And perhaps that's what you really like about them. You know that this person is the one. Okay, we start off with the Lovers card. Like I said, if this King of Swords is a Gemini, it makes total sense, right? The Lovers is a Gemini major arcana card. But at the same time, the Lovers is a card of a choice, right? It's clarified by the Two of Wands. I think that energy comes from this King of Swords, right? The Lovers is a choice card, but at the same time, not that they're choosing between you and somebody else, but perhaps this person also realizes that you're the one. Perhaps they also realize that they want to build with you, and most importantly, that they can build a family, build a life together with you. And perhaps, you know how sometimes before we enter a room, before we open up the door, we know that once we walk in, once we open that door, there is no turning back. And perhaps this person needs to pause just to wrap their head around this. They know that if they make that move, if they open up that door, then that's it. That is it. There is no going back after that. All right? But it's not like they're, again, doubting this. It's just that they also realize just how major, how grand this is. And perhaps they need to make that last pause, right? And in the Two of Wands, clarifying the Lovers, which is also a card of a choice, but it's a choice of how do we want to move forward? How do we want to proceed? You see the person in the Two of Wands, they're looking into the future. They're holding up a globe in one of their hands. So the world is the oyster. Right? And here they come with the Knight of Cups right next to the Lovers. The Knight of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but the Knight of Cups is love. The Knight of Cups is the most romantic knight out of all 4 knights. The Knight of Cups is often referred to as the Knight in the Shining Armor, Prince Charming, that kind of deal. Right, then we have you, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. As I already mentioned, you see this as a golden opportunity. In the potential outcome, we have you again, the Queen of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. The Three of Pentacles is an amazing card. It's a card of collaboration. In this case, this is you guys collaborating, building this from the ground up, making sure the foundation is solid. And the Three of Pentacles is when both parties see the potential, and therefore both are putting time, effort, whatever is necessary. So it's like an equal give and take. Both of you want this. Both of you see the huge potential. The Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is a card of a commitment to marriage. Rock solid commitment to marriage, as a matter of fact. Makes total sense. Because like I said earlier, most element we have on the table is Pentacles, right? With the Ten of Pentacles, this is when people buy real estate together, they grow old together, enjoy financial abundance together. So this feels rock solid. Both people are on the same page. Both people want this. Both people are prepared for this. Both people are ready for this journey called life. And from this point on, it's the two of you together, building it, taking care of it, like a little bird, which will eventually grow to be, I don't know, whatever type of bird you can think of. I hope that makes sense. I really like it. Both of you are, 100% on board. All right, I'm not going to do an extended for you, Sagittarius, because that would be a waste of time. Really happy for you. Congratulations. Sagittarius, if you are already married, or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Ten of Pentacles clarified by the Four of Wands. We have the Five of Swords clarified by the King of Pentacles. Then we have the Nine of Wands clarified by the Seven of Wands, and the Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck. The question I have for you, Sagittarius, is who is this King of Pentacles? Why are you not happy to see them? Okay, so perhaps this is an ex coming back, trying to reclaim you, and you just recently got into a relationship or you got married, and you're going to turn them down, and because you're going to tell them, you know what, this ship has sailed. I am already happy in a commitment with another person. Or the King of Pentacles could be a nosy neighbor, and you guys are going to finally put your foot down and tell them to stop snooping around. Or it could be a friend whom you are not wanting to deal with anymore, right? Because there's gonna be like a huge fight, and as a result of that, I think the King of Pentacles is out, right? If they do come back and try to reclaim you, no, they're gonna fail, right? The Ten of Pentacles, the first card that came out, is a card of a commitment to marriage. Right? It's clarified by the Four of Wands. As I was clarifying the Ten of Pentacles, I simply asked, is this relationship between Sagittarius and their significant other in jeopardy, in danger? And the answer is no, because the Ten of Pentacles is clarified by the Four of Wands, which is another commitment and marriage card. So whatever you have going right now between perhaps somebody else, not the King of Pentacles, will remain there. And the rest of the spreads is you fighting off the King of Pentacles, perhaps literally telling them off. Okay, the Five of Swords is a card of when people slam the door into each other's face, and I think that's you slamming the door into this King of Pentacles face. The Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a card of a rejection, and the Nine of Wands clarified by the Seven of Wands, this is you not wanting to deal with them. All right, so that's what I have. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Sagittarius, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Nine of Wands, we have the Devil, we have the Tower, and we also have the Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Capricorn or any zodiac sign. This is a big fat no, Sagittarius, and I think you know that. Whoever is coming back, they cause nothing but trouble. Nothing but trouble and destruction. Alright, perhaps this is not the first time this person is coming back, and I think that you have learned your lesson. Alright, and whenever I see spreads like this, I usually ask myself a very simple question. What do we not have on the table. And what we do not have on the table, we don't have any love. We don't have any commitment or marriage cards. Okay, nothing like that. What we do have is a very toxic individual and destruction and a huge burden. And we also have a wounded warrior. And I think that would be you. The Knight of Wands, the first card that came out, is that wounded warrior card. And what that usually means is that they hurt you in the past and you've learned your lesson and you're not giving them a second chance because it's going to be the same shit show again. The Devil in the middle could be a Capricorn you're dealing with, but the Devil is most likely something unhealthy. It's a card of very toxic individual, persons who's got all kinds of issues, right? The Tower right next to the deck is a card of a destruction. And the Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck is a card of a burden. So again, this is just, there is absolutely everything wrong with this. Whoever is coming back. I didn't even have to clarify anything. That was enough. So this is a big fat no. Alright? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Sagittarius, this week. We have the Hangman, clarified by the Queen of Wands. We have Strength, clarified by the Two of Pentacles. Then we have the Page of Swords, clarified by the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Cups. And we also have the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I gotta be honest with you. I don't know how many people this will play out for, but this spread belongs to a Sagittarius or group of you who are leaving, okay? Who is calling it quits, who is gonna cut their losses and get out. And it kind of feels like it's not gonna be an easy decision for you, but, and perhaps you tried to preserve this, you tried to keep this, save this. You don't have to be quitting your job. You could, if you run your own business, you could be leaving a business partner, or you could be dumping a supplier or a vendor. But some of you could be leaving your existing 9-to-5 so you could start your own business. All right, but this spread is definitely about someone who is leaving after some kind of a period of contemplation. Okay, the Hangman, the first card that came out, is a card of stagnation, nothing happening. Right? It's clarified by the Queen of Wands. I believe you're the Queen of Wands here. Or it's a card of an epiphany. So perhaps a light bulb is going to go in your head and you're like, you know what, there is absolutely nothing here for me. This is a dead-end job. Or perhaps you have a bright idea and you're going to think about how you can implement this. Then we have Strength, clarified by the Two of Pentacles. Strength could be a Leo you're dealing with, but Strength perhaps is courage for you to make this move, to get out, or to go on in pursuit of happiness and better pay someplace else, right? The Two of Pentacles is a card of contemplation. So this is you kind of trying to understand if this is something you finally need to do. And yeah, you're finally doing it. The Page of Swords, the next card that came out, is clarified by the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Cups. The Page of Swords is your resignation letter, or a 2-week notice, right? Which is also a resignation. And the Ten of Swords is a card of an abrupt ending. And the Eight of Cups, this is you leaving. So the Page of Swords is a message, and in that message or in that letter, you're notifying them that you're terminating this connection, or you are terminating someone. Perhaps that's what's happening here. Or you are letting go of a supplier or a vendor or something like that. And the Eight of Cups, this is you walking away. The Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is a card of work, business, and finances. So that's what I have. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Sagittarius. We have the Six of Swords, clarified by the Page of Cups. We have the King of Wands. We have the Six of Cups, clarified by the Nine of Cups. And we have the Star on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow fire sign, Aries, Leo, or not a Sagittarius, or an Aquarius. I assume you are not the King of Wands. You could be, but I assume you're not. Right, and what you're not expecting is this King of Wands is back in town and they want to catch up with you. Alright, and I think you're going to be really happy to see them. Really happy. As a matter of fact, there is 2 cards in the tarot deck that could be interpreted as cards of wish come true, and both of them are on the table. Right, the Star on the bottom of the deck is one of them. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, by the way. But the Nine of Cups, clarifying the Six of Cups, is the second one, a wish come true. Okay. The Six of Cups is a card of somebody coming back from the past. A friend or a relative, somebody you used to work with, I don't know. But the Six of Swords, the first card that came out, is a card of, in this case, somebody who is going to be back in town. The Page of Cups clarifying it. This is them letting you know they're back in the neighborhood, back in town, and they want to catch up. They want to spend some time with you and see what you've been up to. And again, I think you're going to be really happy to see them. Some of you, perhaps this person is coming back for an Aquarius birthday party. Well, the Aquarius birthday season is pretty much over, but perhaps this was a late Aquarius and they're throwing a birthday party later. They're postponed it. And the King of Wands is attending it, and they're like, all right, so I see you're going to be going to that Aquarius birthday party. I'll be there as well. So yeah, let's catch up. Let's do this and that. For some of you, that could be the scenario, that an Aquarius is somehow involved in this equation. All right. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Sagittarius, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Sagittarius, have an amazing week.